Welcome back in time to the dinosaur ages. Today we have a skill testing quiz. Let's see how many you get right. You can also just stick around to learn some dino facts. So buckle up, hit subscribe, and let's go. Which dinosaur was known as the Tyrant Lizard King? Velociraptor, Tyrannosaurus rex, Triceratops, Spinosaurus. Tyrannosaurus rex. Which dinosaur had 3 horns? Stegosaurus, Brachiosaurus, Triceratops, Allosaurus. Triceratops. What did most dinosaurs eat? Rocks, plants or meat, metal, ice. Plants or meat. Which dinosaur had large plates on its back? Ankylosaurus, Stegosaurus, Diplodocus, Pteranodon. Stegosaurus. Which dinosaur is believed to have been one of the fastest runners? Velociraptor, Triceratops, Gallimimus, Ankylosaurus. Gallimimus. Which dinosaur had a very long neck and stood very tall? T. Rex, Brachiosaurus, Velociraptor, Carnotaurus. Brachiosaurus. What period did Tyrannosaurus rex live in? Jurassic, Triassic, Cretaceous, Ice Age. Cretaceous. Which dinosaur had a club-like tail? Ankylosaurus, Stegosaurus, Spinosaurus, Gallimimus. Ankylosaurus. Which dinosaur was a carnivore? Triceratops, Parasaurolophus, Tyrannosaurus rex, Apatosaurus. Tyrannosaurus rex. Which dinosaur had a sail on its back? Spinosaurus, Allosaurus, Diplodocus, Iguanodon. Spinosaurus. What does Velociraptor mean? Big claw, fast thief, giant beast, long tail. Fast thief. Which dinosaur was heavily armored like a tank? Ankylosaurus, Brachiosaurus, T. Rex, Coelophysis. Ankylosaurus. Which dinosaur had extremely long claws? Therizinosaurus, Triceratops, Stegosaurus, Iguanodon. Therizinosaurus. What is the most widely accepted cause of dinosaur extinction? Volcanoes, asteroid impact, flood, ice storm. Asteroid impact. Which dinosaur had a duck-billed mouth? Parasaurolophus, T. Rex, Carnotaurus, Spinosaurus. Parasaurolophus. Which dinosaur is often considered the longest meat-eating dinosaur? T. Rex, Allosaurus, Spinosaurus, Velociraptor. Spinosaurus. Which dinosaur had spikes on its tail? Stegosaurus, Diplodocus, Gallimimus, Iguanodon. Stegosaurus. What did herbivorous dinosaurs eat? Meat, fish, plants, rocks. Plants. Which dinosaur had a long whip-like tail? Diplodocus, T. Rex, Ankylosaurus, Pachycephalosaurus. Diplodocus. Which dinosaur had a thick dome-shaped skull? Triceratops, Pachycephalosaurus, Brachiosaurus, Allosaurus. Pachycephalosaurus. What does Triceratops mean? 3-horned face, big head, fast runner, giant tail. 3-horned face. Which dinosaur could grow over 80 feet long? Diplodocus, Velociraptor, Stegosaurus, Iguanodon. Diplodocus. Which dinosaur is famous for having tiny arms? T. Rex, Spinosaurus, Allosaurus, Carnotaurus. T. Rex. Dinosaurs lived during which era? Ice Age, Mesozoic, Stone Age, Bronze Age. Mesozoic. Which dinosaur had a long backward curving head crest? Parasaurolophus, Stegosaurus, Ankylosaurus, Coelophysis. Parasaurolophus. Which dinosaur had sharp, blade-like teeth? Allosaurus, Brachiosaurus, Triceratops, Gallimimus. Allosaurus. Dinosaurs are classified as what type of animals? Mammals, reptiles, fish, amphibians. Reptiles. Which dinosaur lived during the early Triassic period? T. Rex, Stegosaurus, Coelophysis, Spinosaurus. Coelophysis. Which dinosaur is closely related to modern birds? Velociraptor, Triceratops, Ankylosaurus, Diplodocus. Velociraptor. What is a paleontologist? A dinosaur, a fossil hunter, a volcano expert, a scientist who studies fossils. A scientist who studies fossils. Which dinosaur is known for having one of the longest necks? Brachiosaurus, Diplodocus, Mamenchisaurus, Carnotaurus. Mamenchisaurus. Which dinosaur had a beak? Triceratops, T. Rex, Spinosaurus, Allosaurus. Triceratops. Which dinosaur was one of the heaviest land animals? Brachiosaurus, Velociraptor, Gallimimus, Iguanodon. Brachiosaurus. Which dinosaur is believed to have spent time in water? Spinosaurus, T. Rex, Stegosaurus, Triceratops. Spinosaurus. Which dinosaur had large sickle-shaped claws on its feet? Velociraptor, Diplodocus, Ankylosaurus, Iguanodon. Velociraptor. Which dinosaur walked primarily on two legs? T. Rex, Brachiosaurus, Triceratops, Ankylosaurus. T. Rex. How did dinosaurs reproduce? Live birth, eggs, budding, cloning. Eggs. Dinosaur fossils are usually preserved in what material? Gold, rock, ice, wood. Rock. Which dinosaur had heavy body armor plates? Ankylosaurus, Gallimimus, Coelophysis, Carnotaurus. Ankylosaurus. Which dinosaur had one of the strongest bite forces? T. Rex, Stegosaurus, Parasaurolophus, Diplodocus. T. Rex. Thanks so much for watching. How many did you get right? Let us know below.